Let's see if we are live. How are you? Let me just make sure before we start having some fun. If you pop on, tell me hello. My name is Beth. I am the person for the page. So I am the Ruffle Daisy. Come on in. I teach you how to DIY your life. Lots of different areas of your life, not just your home, but also your heart and maybe your business, relationships, all the stuff that go on around you. So we DIY all those things. Do have a little bit of noise in the background. Running the laser today. You guys, we're on day 5. We are on day 5 of our paint challenge. And I'm so excited to do this last day with you. Now remember, if you want to do more of these, you can come into our private VIP group, because we're going to be doing, you guys have done 5. We're going to be doing 20 more in there. So super excited about that. Let me pull up comments to make sure I can see. As soon as the laser is done, hello Deb, hello Bernice. As soon as the laser's done, I will definitely turn it off so y'all don't have to listen to it. All right, I think this is good. Hello, hello. You like this template, Michelle? Yay, that makes me happy. Let me go ahead and trace it. Let's see. I think my mom just texted me. Hold on. Let me, okay. I wanted to make sure that she wasn't texting me with something that she needed right now. Welcome to the page here. We're just gonna have a real page, real life stuff today. All right, we're gonna trace this one. This is the 5th template that you guys have had this week. I did email these yesterday, so if you're on my email list, you would have gotten these. And you know, sometimes that stuff goes to spam. I get all the things. So check your spam, and it's probably there if you haven't seen it. But I will be emailing these tomorrow again as well. Oops, I just moved it. So you guys can have the 5 templates. It's so cute. I have absolutely loved these. Yo, I'm not tracing this very well at all right now. I don't feel it. You saw how yesterday went, right? Was anybody here yesterday that's here now? We did the watercoloring, and I'm not a watercolor girl, so we just kind of worked through it. I'm just gonna, this was my handwriting, so I'm just going to quickly trace it, but if you want to get a really fine point, you can trace the outline of that if you aren't comfortable doing the letters. Let's see. Oh, look, it's going cute. It's going cute. This has been so fun. I have really enjoyed doing this with you guys. Now, I will tell you that it takes about an hour for me to do each one. And so when you're considering that for your own life, an hour may be a little bit unreasonable for some people to spend every day on their creativity. But here's the thing. It doesn't mean that you have to finish this, okay? So maybe you want to spend 20 minutes a day. Start it. Come back tomorrow. Work on some more. If that's what you want to do. Oh, thank you, Sherry. You like the watercolor? It did end up turning out really cute. I told my husband, and I was like, I did not think I was going to like this. I was like, what in the heck am I going to do? And I actually ended up loving it. I love how we originally had yellow kind of here in the background, And it looked good. I mean, there wasn't anything wrong with it. And then we accidentally got some pink splotches on it and tried to fix those, and I wasn't liking it. And so we went back in and added more yellow. And I literally think that is what we had to, that's what made it. So here's the thing, we started the background with one. We tried a second one to fix our mistake, and we ended up with our third one that made it turn out absolutely adorable. So if you need to do stuff along the way, like if you need to go back because you don't like the color of her bow or something like that, you can do that. It's not, this isn't like a lost cause just because you think you messed up on it. Sometimes you need to walk away. I obviously didn't walk away because I wanted to finish it with you guys. Not liking it into, I need more paint, right? I mean, and sometimes you can do too much, but yeah, walk away. So here are some samples of what else we're doing inside the VIP group. These are just some of the tracers that they're gonna get. So I think there's 7 here, and there's 5 that you guys have, so that's 12. So this is 12, but I'm doing 30. So I still have to print, what is that, 17 more? No, whatever, you know what it is. I'm not good at math on the fly. So this is a cute little bunny that has a carrot on its head, so we're gonna do some carrot fronds there. This is a bunny that there's gonna be grass all over in the background for him. These are some of my absolute, this is the one I'm most excited to do. I don't know, there's something about this one. I have a vision in my head, and so I'm super excited to do this one. This one is also gonna be a watercolor like the one we did yesterday. Here's a St. Patrick's Day one, and this is paint on here, not Cheeto fingers. That's what it looks like. It looks like Cheeto fingers from a little kid. A little mushroom. Oh, look at our flamingo, and then this bike. I'm also excited about this bike. This bike we will probably do with all paint pen. Okay, so this one will be fun. So make sure you're in the VIP group for all of those. Remember this one? This was the first one we did. Not fun. I learned things through this. Like, there are things I would do different, but I still like it. This one was our second one, and we had mistakes in this one, just like we did in the first one. Hello, Linda. Hi, Rita. We literally had mistakes in all of them that we worked through, and you guys, they turned out absolutely adorable. So work through the mistakes that you have. This one is my absolute favorite. These are my colors, man. The glitter on the icing, oh my goodness, she is my favorite. But then I get to this one, and I'm like, this one's my favorite. I just love, love, love. I've had so much fun with this, and 30 days is gonna be a long time, but I've had so much fun with it, so I cannot wait to do the rest of them. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Where is my guess? I'm gonna do a coat on all of this with gesso. Okay, it's kind of a exceptional coverage, artist quality result. Results as a ground for acrylics, oils, and other paint used on canvas wood. Dries to permanent. Blah 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 blah. We're just gonna do a coat on all of the canvas. Oh, look, we can turn that off now. It beeped. Let's turn it off so you guys don't have to listen. I don't ever realize how, that was on Monday. The bike sideways, yes. Isn't it sized for that though? See, I think I did. That's what I was gonna do. If I didn't, I'll fix it. Oh no, look, we could do that a lot bigger. I'll redo the size on this one before we send out the email tomorrow with the links, okay? Because absolutely, I thought that I did size it that way. You're talking about to do it landscape like this? Yeah, we're definitely gonna go shoop, and I'm gonna put this right on top so I remember. Okay, you have some of this? You have some of the gesso? Good, good. You're excited for the rest? I'm super excited for the rest. I really am. We've had some ladies join the VIP group, so for those of you that are members, welcome them. And later this week, I'll do a rundown inside the VIP group of how the rest of the month is going to work with our 30 days. See, I'm putting this up right over my tracing, and it is, you're still able to see it through, so that's great. There you go. So you can still see it? Let's see. In true fashion, got way too much out, so let me put some of this back in here. There we go. Save a little bit of it anyway, right? All right, we're gonna do a couple different things on this one. I mean, we're gonna use acrylic paint. We're not gonna do watercolor this time, but we're gonna create some dimension in the flower or the little heart balloons with some scrapbook paper. Check out this scrapbook paper. I got this from Dollar General. Now I'm gonna tell you, I bought this one last year, okay? I bought this one last year, and I only used a few pieces out of it, and I loved it. It was my favorite. Let me show you real quick. It's got some cute stuff. How much was this? I don't even remember how much this was, but it was like maybe $3 at Dollar General. But anyway, they had some really, really cute ones, and I used some on bunnies last year. And then I went to Dollar General again, and this year, so that was last year, then I went this year, and I was like, ooh, this one's really cute. We need to get this one. And then I get home and realize, I obviously thought it was cute because they're both the exact same thing. So they had these last year and they have these this year, was the point of that. So you can get those from Dollar General. All right. I need to figure out what we're gonna do with the back on this one. So help me be thinking about that as I bring this together. You guys can help me figure out what we're gonna do on the back. Let me wipe this up out of the way. All right, what are we gonna use? What colors? I think in order to decide what colors we're gonna use, let's find our paper that we want to use, because we will tailor our colors off of that. That's so cute, but you're not going to be able to see this print in, ooh, I just stuck my hand in that. You're not going to be able to see this print in this little tiny heart, so consider that when you're looking. That's kind of cute. Oh man, oh. I know what we can do. Okay, so I have an idea. We're gonna layer a bunch of pieces on here, okay, of multiples. So each one's gonna have multiples, so we can use any of these colors. This right here looks like, ooh, I have the subscription box here. If you guys are in the subscription box, it's ready to show you. It is ready to show you. Okay, here's a peachy pink. That one would be good. And that's a Ruffle Daisy color there. So we got peachy pink. You got some of the slimy green. We might make it a little bit, where's the one? We'll use that. We use some darker, like we might add some red to this. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Cheryl. There's a blue. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be a cute little mailbox, isn't it? Very pastel-y. Very pastel-y. That's kind of what I've been going with. So I feel like I'm ready for spring, I feel like. Green, blue. I mean, I need some yellow somewhere in there, but we'll see. We may not use yellow. I'm going to probably change the what's it called? So this color is like a color that matches on here, but I may make it deeper or a little bit of a different hue on the mailbox. I don't know. We're gonna see. Let me let my cat inside. We're gonna get to painting, I promise. Go in, baby girl. Okay, let's get to painting. Let's do a green mailbox. That looks really fun. Can you show me the picture? Sure. This is what we're gonna do. It probably is a little bit hard to see. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do a lime green mailbox. It's not really a lime green, it's called lime sherbet. Let's see what we can do with that. And honestly, that might be a little dark for me. That is awfully dark for me. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Cheryl. That is no fun. Here's what we're gonna do real quick. It's just a little bit too dark for me. So because we put that gesso on it, that made it easy to do that. Just FYI. So we're gonna add some white in with the green. Yes, I like that better. I don't have to stay exactly in the lines. We'll do that. I mean, just do as best you can. Like this, I went over that little circle there at the bottom, but it's okay. I mean, we know that's a circle and we can create a circle in that area if we need to, even though we can't see the painting anymore, or the trace anymore, the outline. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I know, no yellow after I was into yellow on the other two, right? That's funny. I went and got my hair cut at lunchtime, and I had a conversation with that. I was like, I've been using a lot of yellow in my paintings, so apparently I'm ready for sun. I should maybe use a smaller paintbrush up in here. That's good. All right. We need the inside a little darker gray. Let's do this down here. This is going to be cute. So I listen to music all the time, even as I'm chatting with you guys sometimes. You guys would probably appreciate what is on right now. Let me show you. Don't we all love that song? Who doesn't? Who doesn't love that song, right? All right, we're gonna leave both of these out because we're gonna probably do one more coat. So I want a really light gray. for the inside of our mailbox, and we need to figure out what color we're gonna put there as well. So there's a little bit of gray. I don't need very much, but we're gonna add some white with it. Thank you, Rita. Let's see, I don't need a super big brush. This one, oops, this one should work. That one might be too big. Let's do this one. Let's pick up some white here. Okay, so you could definitely use paint pens on this, you guys. If you're not comfortable with the brush, and you can still create just as amazing of a painting, unique in its own way. And actually, that's what I'm gonna do with the bike. When we're inside the VIP group, we're gonna use all paint pens on that. And you're gonna see, you're gonna be able to compare, whoops, just put that right in the paint there. You're gonna be able to compare just that all of these pieces are gonna have an amazing, unique quality of their own, and they're all just gonna be done in such very different ways. And you'll be able to see, oh, maybe I wanna, if you saw me do watercolor on one, maybe you wanna try that, or maybe you wanna try to do it with paint pens or something different than I did, and that is awesome. We had a lady post inside the public group. She did one with gel pens, so that was really cool to see. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. I just picked up that gray. Okay. Hello, Robin. How are you? Let's go ahead and do our second coat on our mailbox because it's pretty much dry. That way we can move on. We're just going to do another coat. Here, let's just get this off here to get in here. Remember, our scribble technique on the edge makes everything better. So your lines, if you don't feel like they're perfectly straight, you guys, I'm not a perfect painter. I mean, I embrace that there is no perfection, which makes it all perfect. And it's so hard to explain that, but okay. So I think what I want to do, I still want to do some shading, kind of like we did on the watercolor one. So we're going to take this that's darker and just kind of go there. Can you tell? See how it's a little darker on that edge? I like that. Okay, so then we'll do that down here. Probably a little too much, so let's go ahead and take this and blend. There you go. That looks super cute. All right, now let's do, I put my gray in this water and I didn't need to because we weren't quite done. Need to mix some more. This may or may not be the exact same color, but it's totally fine. Ooh, messed up that line right there. Oops, got out of the line there. Uh-oh. Is this live gonna be lots of mistakes and fixes? That happens sometimes. That's how yesterday's painting came to life. Seriously. Okay. I got it on the little letter, but it's fine. And honestly, since we're trying to think. So sometimes you have to think about doing this in layers. Let's do this dot here at the bottom of our flag. Let's do a dot. Let's do a gray dot. Because there's a circle there. Remember when we talked about when I was like, you maybe paint over that circle? And I did. There you go. Okay. I think we'll touch up here. Whoops. There we go. All right, let's do this line right here in the darker green. And maybe I want to add even a brighter pop of green. So I'm going to add a little bit of this to it because I want it a little bit brighter than what I used on that shading. So I'm going to mix the two. I don't even think that I have it on camera, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I like that. Hopefully it's not too limey. Hopefully not. Let me put my glasses on. There is something on. There we go. I got some on the gray. We'll go touch up our gray though. That's fine. I need to probably dry this. There we go. That works. Just use the tip of my pen there. There we go. All right, let me touch up that gray. There we go. All right, I think we're done with the green. We still need the gray. Let's do a light gray. Let's do a dark gray here. And then we're gonna start adding our pops of color on the other stuff. There we go. Let's do a little bit of white. Just a tiny bit. So did you see how I used my canvas to offload some of the paint that was on the tip of my brush before I painted? It's okay to do that. Okay, this is definitely going to need another coat. Lisa, just send me a message, please. Oh, Robin, you got it. All right. Now, y'all know that I don't care for white, but I'm going to use a white paint pen to color in all of that. Ooh, not black. Where's my white one? There it is. So we're going to do that. Let's make sure the gray next to it is really dry. Robin, you're so awesome. I know I probably don't tell you that often enough. Thank you. Thank you for your help. There we go. It's done. Oh, Cheryl can print them, but you can't locate them to print. Cheryl, they are also uploaded in the VIP group, and I know you're in there. So, Robin, we can tag her in that, or I can tag her in that inside the VIP group. It'll be easier to find it inside the VIP group than looking through your email for it. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. And I'm going to prime it on here. I don't care. I mean, if it was a small spot, I obviously wouldn't prime it on here, but I wonder if this is almost gone. Well, and that's one thing with priming. It just got onto the gray, but I don't care. We can touch up the gray. But this is going to make it easier. I think this one's almost gone. I think this is going to make it easier to make some really crisp lines on the edges, if I can get it to work. I have a second one and I don't, for the life of me, know where it went. Let's see if we can use our white Thule one. Yeah, we're not going to do that one. This might not be able to work, ladies. I may have to just paint it. Let's go ahead and get some good lines here on the edge, and then we'll paint it. I guess it is stuff coming out, but just not a bunch. And I'm going to end up getting irritated with it, so we're just going to paint it. We're going to use a flat brush, though. If I can find a good one. Here's a good one. You like the green? Thank you. I think it was a good pick. I didn't know before I got on what color I was gonna do. Oops, we went out of the lines there, but that's okay. Remember, y'all are supposed to be thinking about what we're gonna want the background to look like too. Okay. All right, this heart, we're gonna paint pink. We're going to use pink eraser. Actually, no, we're not. Yes, we are. We're gonna take the peachy pink that I had and add a little bit of the pink eraser to it. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, and that's way too much again. Oh, that paint booger just made it squirt everywhere. And that's way too much, but it'll be fine. There's a big old paint booger. Let me get it out. That's gross. Okay. All right, let's mix it a little bit. So I just mixed a little bit of the pink with it, like the corally color. I think that's actually a perfect color for like these. Look at that. Look how perfect that color is that I just mixed. It goes with that. Okay, so this would go with any of them. We're gonna paint the backgrounds on those, but I'm gonna show you, well, yeah, we'll paint the backgrounds on them. I think we still should. Okay, do you see how I did the edge on that? It might be a little bit hard, but so I put my, and kind of push down and twist and make my paint brushes do the work of that angle there. Okay, did you see that? Could you tell? I'm not sure what you can tell or see in the camera. So I'm gonna push my paintbrush down and then just turn my fingers. So you spin the brush kinda. I don't know. It just makes it easier for me. Try it out. Maybe it's easier for you to do it. So now we're gonna just straighten up the lines. Okay, we're gonna let it dry because we're gonna start moving paint on the thing if we don't. Dollar General. I got the paper from Dollar General. See again, see I'm pressing my paintbrush down and I'm just turning it and letting it make that angle. Now these I don't need to do 2 coats on because we're gonna put paper on top of these, remember? This is just gonna be what you see like when you, like if the paper doesn't cover the whole thing. There we go. So on the little ones, it'll be harder to do that on the edge if you have a bigger brush. Like this brush is too big to do it on the little one. But if I had a smaller brush, I could do that. So just consider that when you're painting. Okay. So again, I can still see the canvas through that, but I'm not worried about it because we're going to be covering the majority of that up with our, what's it called? Our paper. So let me get this hard dry so we can do another coat on it and then fix the gray there. We need to do that, which means I need some white to make this gray a little bit more. Okay, I think our pink's gray. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. super cute. What color should we do the flag? Let's do the flag. I don't know. Let's see what the yellow would look like. I'm not sure about that though. I'm not feeling it, but we're gonna see. Is that pointed enough? I don't know if that's pointed enough. We're gonna have to mix some white with this. Ooh, periwinkle. I thought I had a periwinkle color. I do. It's like blueberry frost. That's perfect. I'm so glad I looked up and saw that before I went on. That is going to be absolutely perfect. Blueberry frost. I knew as soon as you said that what we were going to do. It's this blueberry frost. It looks like periwinkle to me. It's the best. Let me get this yellow out of my brush, because I definitely don't want to change the color of that periwinkle. Thank you. I was thinking about turquoise, but sometimes, yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it for some reason. I mean, who knows? Another day I totally would have felt it, but. All right, let's do our, oh, I'm so happy about this periwinkle color now. But I'm definitely going to have to do 2 coats. And I probably should have used a bigger brush. Oh well. We'll get a good good line started, and then we'll go back in and so the faster you move your hand, the straighter your line. I know that sounds funny, but I always make more crooked lines if I'm trying to go super slow. Oh, there my hand shook, but whatever, it's fine. That's a perfect color, Sherry. That's a perfect color. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to let that dry. Your favorite color is out. What is your favorite color? I feel like I know this, Maureen. Oh, you didn't hear the alarm? That's okay. We still got a lot we're doing. Okay, splash some white there too. All right, let's try to get a brush that's a little bit thicker than this one to do our second coat, because I feel like that one was too small. Yeah, this one will be better. Now, if you're worried about your lines, I mean, you can put a ruler up here and line it. I mean, there we go. Super cute. Super, super cute. Okay, let's do the lines here real quick so I can go ahead and paint my heart. And let's use our small black paint pen, not our big one. And I'm gonna, oop. Sorry, not trying to shake the camera. I think that's my one that's almost out. Yeah, this is the good one. I'm not doing a squiggly on this, okay? Not doing a squiggly on this. I'm just tracing so you can see the outline of our envelope, okay? I'm not gonna put it here because that makes it look like that's the end of the envelope, and the end of the envelope is still sticking in there a little bit. So you want to do these lines before you do the heart, because you're going to paint the heart and you want the heart to look like it's laying over the lines. There we go. That got a little bit out of the way. We need to do one more coat up here. Yeah, that's good right there. Okay, let's do, we don't have any yellow on here. I don't think that is far enough away from the green. I don't know how it's gonna look. We're gonna go with it. Who knows? Maybe we'll just make a yellow background again. Ooh, Rita, I like those ideas. If we're gonna do that, we're gonna have to do it now. I was gonna do grass, but I like the sky idea too. We want a pale blue. We have one that's called Cloudless, I think. Cloudless, blue cotton. There is a Cloudless somewhere. That's blue cotton, blue cotton. I had a Cloudless. Is this it? Yeah. I think the Cloudless. Let's do some of that. And let's do some clouds. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. What are we gonna do to make the cloud? I feel like I need a sponge, but I don't think I have a round sponge here. I used to. Hold on. It doesn't look like I actually have it, so I'm not going to waste any more time on that. We are going to, here, we'll do this. This is my stipple brush that I do like dry brushing with, okay? So we're going to like dry brush. I got way too much paint in there for that dry brush job. Okay, and so we're going to, let's do some like clouds. Ooh, I'm shaking the heck out of the camera. I am so sorry. I don't know how I can do that. Let me just hold it up off of the... Let's see. It's okay that you don't want it on the mailbox, but it's okay if I get it on the hearts up here, because remember that we're covering the hearts. Not really doing it in every area, although that looks... I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Oops. I don't know, maybe it doesn't look like clouds. We could do some white well, see, my paint pen just isn't. I was gonna say we could do some clouds that are like that, and then color them in white so they look a little, I just don't know. I think it might look cool though if you actually I think I kind of like that. I actually don't. Okay, I don't like that. Let's cover that up a little bit more where we took off that. Okay, we're just gonna leave it the way it is. Ooh, but look, when you we can kind of blend it, remember, like the watercolor on some of them. Soften them up a little bit. I like that better. There we go. I like that. Yeah, that's better. You think thicker white paint? The scribbles around the black would have really made it pop, wouldn't they? Yeah. Okay, everything is pretty much done. We're gonna do our black balloon ties. We're gonna do our scribble on this because that's what I just do that now. Kind of the phase that I'm doing. It's funny how your art changes. And then we'll do our scrapbook paper with the, and here I said we weren't going to trace this side, but I think we are because I mean, we're tracing all the pieces like that and it looks totally fine. There we go. See, I didn't trace that exactly, but it's totally fine. So this is where we need to do the love. And I think I'm going to actually retrace it on there. It's just gonna be easier for me to draw it. So the same would probably stand true for you. But I am gonna go ahead and do the outline of this, and our love will just kind of go through it. And then we're gonna trace right here. So that, I had to look. I can't see that underneath, but I had to look at my drawing, okay? So just look at the template if you need to. And I did that one completely different, but it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and do these. I don't know that we'll be able to see it, but we might. So actually, I think we're just gonna do, it would be really hard to do the scrapbook paper on the small one. So I probably need to go touch up that pink. But the way we're gonna do the scrapbook paper, we can totally do on the large one. So let's go ahead and go touch up that pink a little bit, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking that it's not going to, like, I'm not gonna get the effect I want on the small heart. So we're gonna just go put a second coat of paint on there real quick. It does make the mailbox pop. Yes. There we go. That's totally fine now. Perfect. All right. So let's trace our love, and then we're going to cut out this heart actually. So I'm going to cut that out. And then I'm going to also go ahead and cut this out. I don't need this tracer anymore. So I'm going to place it just like that where it would be. Okay. And then, oh, we need our, let's cut a piece off of this. Let's cut it a little smaller so I can actually see where the heart is. Okay. Now we're going to use a paint pen on this because there is no way in the world that I am going to do that with a paintbrush. No way. There we go. And then we're just going to look at this as we try to fill it in, okay? So now for this one, let's try this out. And you can cut it a little bit bigger if you want. I'll actually cut a piece of paper a little bit bigger. Let's see. This one looks fun. I actually like this one better. Let's not do yellow because we don't really have a lot of yellow on the paper. I thought, yeah, that's what it was. I thought there was a pink polka dot. Okay, I was only going to use 3, but let's see. I'm going to put this on the front because that's going to be really cute on the smallest part. And then, so I would be using 2 polka dots though. I don't like that, but I want this one. So we're not going to use this one. Let's do, that might be cute. Let's do this green. I love it, Benita. Hey, Yvonne. Is it how you were envisioning the background? Good. Okay, where'd my heart go? There it is. So we're going to cut all these together. We're going to cut 3 pieces together. And then we're going to go make 2 of them smaller. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. But let's go ahead and cut 3 at once. So let's go ahead and cut this off. Okay, this is all we're gonna use. So I'm gonna hold this real tight and just as best we can. I'm gonna cut the first one, like I said, a tad bit bigger. Now we're gonna do we're gonna crumple the paper. You guys may have seen me do this last year. I think I usually do it around Valentine's Day. It's just something I like, and for pumpkins. We're gonna crumple it up. All right, so this is our back, okay? Wait, I know I cut 3. There it is. Oh, we didn't get any of the other colors on that. So I should have considered that and put it over the blue. Let's do that to bring some blue in. Let's put it right. I like these blues. Let's just do that real quick. So consider that. Let's turn it over so I can actually see what I'm cutting. Now, this one I'm cutting a little bit smaller, okay, than the other one, so it's smaller than the green. Okay, so now we have that one. And so now for this one, we'll cut it even smaller. So let's do this. We're just gonna trim a bunch of it off. We're just gonna basically cut our own heart. Okay, there we go. That works for me. All right, so this is gonna be best done with hot glue. So let me grab the hot glue real quick. And go ahead and get it plugged in for us. Whoops. Hold on, I gotta reach over and all the things. Sorry. Okay, we have our hot glue gun. We're gonna let it heat up there. But first, let's work on these. And so these are a little bit thicker. So they may be harder to crumple up. Now, the one thing that you have to be cautious of when you're using this method is that you can tear it really easy, especially kind of where the heart intersects, like in here, okay? So let's crumple it up a separate way now, or a different way now. You do this about 2 or 3 times. Just depends when you take it apart, if you think you want it crumpled a little bit more. But you're just giving it definition. Like this might need some here. Let's just crumple that up. There we go. And I tore it, but you're not gonna be able to see it. All right, and then this one was second. This one looks the same size though. Let's trim this one down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, now if these are not like perfect, you're not gonna see it because it's crumpled. So it's okay that like they may not be perfectly cut. It's kind of hard to do with small ones. I mean, you could crumple your paper up before you cut it if you wanted, just whatever works for you. I just always crumple it after. You just do have to be a little bit more cautious. Okay, there's that one. And then the small one, we're just gonna wad it up like a ball, like we're gonna throw it away. Let's press it. Just like you're wadding up a piece of paper to toss in the trash can. Okay, one side got really wrinkled and the other side didn't, so let's work on this side. Okay. Okay, now this is where I said it was gonna be okay that we didn't cover this, because this is, see, you're just seeing pops of it around the edge. Let's see, is it dry yet or is it warm yet? Should be. It probably can't push my glue stick through enough. There we go. So I would love for you guys to come and join me inside the VIP group, where we're going to be doing more of these through the next month. I've given you guys 5 days of the sneak peek into what it's going to look like, and so I would love to invite you into the VIP group to do the rest with us. So I just did a strip of glue down the middle. Whoops, I almost threw that. A strip of glue down the middle. Okay, so you can kind of see it's laying off the board now. We're going to do the same thing with this one. Maybe. That. We're just going to put it in the middle. I'm going to try to line the bottoms up, but I didn't do that very good. You can even put real string on here. Like that might even look cute. Let's do that actually. I have some cute black and white string that will go really good with it. Like, we just need to tie a bow. Hold on. So there's only something that I wish about this ribbon was that it was double-sided polka dots, because it's really hard to tie it and try to get to where you can see the polka dot on both sides. It's not impossible, but it does make it a little bit more difficult. Okay, I think I like that size. Let's go a little bit smaller. What do you think? I don't know. I think we're gonna opt without it because we have that. Hold on, let me make it a little smaller. Let's see what a tiny one would look like. A tiny one is good. And you guys, I just put up my glue gun too. Oh, look at her. Thank you, Rita. All right, we're gonna put that right there. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Where's my glue? Oh, there it is. We'll try a little bit of this. I don't know how much it'll hold it. It should once it gets stuck, but we're just gonna have to leave it alone because it will take longer than hot glue. All right, let's do our love. That's dry, so. All right, we're gonna trace that happen? Let's hurry. It's all right. We're going to fix it. It's all right. It's all right. Just had to mix more of the black up, or the green up. All right. Oh yeah, I should. That way they both have them. You're absolutely right. And that's a different green now. That's funny. It is what it is. I don't care. Because you can't really tell. Yeah, let me do that real quick before we go any further, because I'll forget to cut one. There we go. It's actually bigger. Tails are just a little longer. I don't want a bigger one down on a smaller heart. Let's hold that there for a second. All right, gotta love real-time oopsies. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at this. So I kind of have the bottom thicker and this side of the L thicker, so we're gonna just do that. Okay. And then we have the side of the O. And the side of the V. I did it too close. It looks like my V is hooked in the middle, but I think it's okay. I just can't really make my E. Y'all, I'm not a hand letterer, but it's cute. Let's do a little like that right there. Let's go ahead and do that here. Let's go ahead and dress these up a little bit more with some dots. Just to give it a little bit more. Let's do this here, like where we have the shadowing. Okay. We're doing this double. And then let's do on the side of this one. There we go. I think I like that. I think that's cute. Do you like it, Robin? Great ideas are from friends. Amen. Oh, Lisa, you watched the whole thing, so that's so awesome. Oh, we do need to probably do one more coat on that heart though, real quick. And then I'll sign my name to it. So you guys remember, today is the last day that I'm gonna be doing these on this page, but I'm gonna be doing them for 30 days. So I would love to have you guys inside our VIP group. If you enjoyed this, you will totally enjoy the rest of the time together. I'm gonna let that dry because I'm gonna also outline that in black. So let's do my heart and my name. There we go. I love it. Oh, we were gonna do grass. Let's do it. let's do the grass. We are not done yet. You thought we were. This parakeet's a little bit brighter. Let's use that. Hey.
Hey.
I'm almost done. I love you.
I love you too.
Hey, here's spring green. That's kind of cute. We'll use that. Are you sharing your painting for each day? What do you mean? So we did 5 days in here. This is the last day. If you want the rest of the 25, we're going to do that inside our VIP group. And I will share the completed picture on the main page, but if you want the tutorial, you'll have to be inside the VIP group. I would love to have you. So let's do some grass. We're just gonna turn it upside down and do some wisps. And then we'll be done. We'll do some thick, some thin. We're just gonna kind of see how it goes. So I have a long brush here. Do you see that? And we're just gonna use the power of the flick of our wrist. And we're not gonna do a ton. And we just want them to go all different ways. Up, down, sideways, and that's about it. Not back and forth. I mean, obviously you wanna just pull from the bottom of your canvas up. And just go all the way across. This is where the flick of your wrist really benefits. Just let your wrist do it all. You can have some that go over several, you know, grass will come up and fall to one side. See how that looks so far? I mean, we could have done the grass first so it looked like our mailbox was on top. And I can even go back in and repaint that to where it looks like it's on top. And I probably should, but so you can't do too much. We can put some over here that's even taller if you want. You could make some tall. Ooh, that's a big old clump there we didn't want on there. What do you think? I think it's turning out cute. Let's do some really tall ones over here. Let's get this side covered a little bit more. What do you think? So cute. You could put flowers in it. I mean, you guys could literally have so much fun with this. Yeah, you could put flowers in it. You could literally do so much. Now I need to dry that up though so that we can put my name there now. Or I should sign it here. I like that idea. There. I like it signed there. I might go back and put some flowers in. I'm not sure. This is dry now, so let's go ahead and do. There we go. There you go, guys. I love it. Thank you for hanging out with me again today. I really would love to have you guys inside the VIP group if you want to join us there. And we're going to get back to other crafting on this page. So thank you guys for, I think I will put some daisies on it. I got to go pick up Parker though, because my alarm just went off. But I think we should plant some daisies in there. Let's do that. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. I think I probably have time. Let's just say I have time. We're going to do this easy. So let's take my green and we're going to do, we'll do one there. Ooh, that's another big clump. Put two there. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get, we're just going to drag. This might be hard for you to see. We're doing easy daisies. And I'll put a yellow dot in them in a minute. See them? When they're dry, I'll put a yellow dot in them and then we'll outline them as well. Put one, where? I think we'll just do those three. Yeah, I think we'll just do those three. Oh, you had to watch your granddaughter. They are acrylics, yes. So these are gonna take a little bit to dry because they are thick. And so I will post a finished picture. But when that dries, when this daisy dries and this daisy dries and this daisy dries, I'm going to put a yellow dot in the middle of it and then I'll outline them with some black. Okay, so they stand out a little bit more. Now you can take some darker greens and put in there. You can use some of your paint pen in here. There's so many different things that you can do. So thank you guys for joining me today. I'm so glad you did. Right, I'm getting my yellow. All right, I love you guys. I will see you soon, and I hope to see several of you inside the VIP group. Love you. Bye.